Universal Design for Learning can engage students with a variety of abilities, interests, and learning styles. In these short videos, I'll show you 3 steps you can take to get started using Universal Design for Learning, or UDL, in your classroom. The first step is to ask for help from colleagues. In this scene, Bev asks Beth for advice on a problem. Let's take a look at what Beth advises her to do.
What are you doing in here?
I've hardly slept since the beginning of this semester.
What's going on?
I have all these students in my class, and they all seem to require different accommodations. One needs everything in hard copy. Another one only wants to see it on the screen, but it has to be in at least 40-point font or he can't see it. I've got another student. There has to be a picture that goes by each paragraph in order for him to really get the point. And another one processes the information really well from graphs and charts, but if it's just text, forget about it. There's no way. So what's going on is it's like I have to do the same lesson over and over again, like 3 or 4, maybe 5 times.
You know, I was in the same spot. I was like, if you could have seen me a year ago, I was totally stressed out. And it was for some of the same reasons, because I was like, how do I make sure that what I'm presenting, the majority of my students, you know, they can access it? And I started using UDL.
I think I've heard of it. It's that new energy drink, right? That
No.
the kids are all drinking?
No, it stands for Universal Design for Learning, UDL. And I found out about it about a year ago. It's in the Higher Ed Act, in the amendments in 2008. But I really didn't know much about it, and I went to a workshop about a year ago. UDL. You know, it's a way of presenting material so that that student who needs the big font, that student who needs the graphics, that you can do one lesson and you can cover all of that. Is that your slides that you're using right there?
It is. And look, I think, you know, I have so much information here, and I even added a picture.
Yes, and that's good. That's good. You know, where I taught it last semester, let me show you here on my, here on my iPad. Basically, I have the same content that you have on that slide on this slide.
I see. You have a picture of each bird there by its scientific name.
By their name, and then just an arrow.
It's like you get all the information at a glance, but it's everything that's written up here.
Right. You know, and it's not a whole lot of text, so it doesn't
And
look too
attractive.
busy.
Yeah.
And then here, you know how we always have like I always ask a test question about heights of the birds and the bigger birds, and this way they're in scale. So it's intuitive to a student. You know, they look at it and go, oh, there's how tall he is, and he is bigger than these birds. This is the smallest, and this is the biggest.
See. And I see how you've pointed out how the age correlates with the size.
Yeah. And then like the important vocabulary words, the scientific terms for the bird parts.
The zygodactyl foot.
The zygodactyl foot, exactly.
All in one picture.
Right,
It's
all in one
genius.
picture. And then down here, what we did is we put the sounds that the different birds make.
In that scene, Beth showed some ways she uses multiple means of representation in her class materials. This UDL concept means conveying the same information in a variety of formats. For example, instead of just listing the sizes of the bird she's teaching about, Beth created a comparison chart showing the birds' sizes in scale. This helps the information get through to students who are visual learners. Beth also included audio files of the birds' different sounds. This will benefit auditory learners. As you can see, one lesson can convey information in multiple ways, and it's an approach that benefits all your students. As faculty, you can all support one another to learn UDL strategies. Never be afraid to ask colleagues for their take on a problem. You can be sure other faculty have dealt with the same issues you're facing, and some have probably created strategies that can benefit you. So if you're less experienced with UDL, don't worry. Ask your colleagues how they reach students with a range of abilities and learning styles, and offer your ideas as well.
Actually, there's going to be a workshop on UDL here next week. And I'm going because I need the refresher, because I just went to that one about a year ago. But if you want to go with me.
I think my students would love this.
Okay.
They love videos, and I see you have alternative assignments here for different learning styles. I
Right.
think I might like to try this.
Okay, cool. Do you feel better now?
Let's do it.
Excellent.
To learn more about UDL, visit our website, Think College Learn. Thanks for watching.